Computers are tools that are used to process data according to a prescribed procedure. The word computer was initially used to describe those who work at the work as doing arithmetic calculation without it, but the meaning of the word was then transferred to the machine itself. Its origins is that information processing is almost exclusive to arithmetic problems, but modern computers are used for many tasks unrelated to mathematics. The most important function of computer is processing. The vast array of data and information is data processed by computers. Processed data product output which is information. Data processing and information is a direct function of the computer. The purpose of computer is to do calculation, store information, retrieve data and process information. A computer that is used to store information generated by a user. This data is stored in a computer's memory. A computer will store information in a memory stored by the user. Computer commander. The first hardware is a physically spared, touchable computer device that is part of the scene. The second software is a computer device that is devoid of physical form and serves as a bridge between the user and the computer machine. And third brainware is a user, a component that functions computers. Computer parts and their function and explanation. The first, computer casing. The computer casing are home to most computer components. The majority of PC desktop have box, either plastic or metal. But for the PC, there's computer casing are short designed and often instantly fused to the monitor screen. The second, power supply. The power supply unit is the component that converts as current electricity into a low voltage DC, making it a resource for all computer components. Third, motherboard. Motherboard is an integrated circuit board that makes up the main component of a computer. The function of motherboard is to connect all the major computer components such as CPU, RAM, CD, DVD-ROM, hard drive, and various port and expansion source. Computer components that are laid directly on motherboard include the CPU processor, central processing unit, or commonly known as the processor, are the brains of the computer. The CPU is in charge of the calculation. Everything command that is run on the computer. To prevent overheat, CPU are usually equipped with heatsink and fans. Its other cooling system is also equipped with a few CPU. Modern CPU processors are now equipped with graphic processing unit (GPU). Chip as a communication link between the CPU and other computer components such as RAM. RAM or memory task is to store data and various processes that can be accessed very quickly by CPU or other computer components. Ideally, the greater the number of RAM will accelerate because of RAM's capacity to store data and process. Video card is a computer component in card of computer processing. The majority of computer users need only internal GPU integrated, but gamers, animators, designers, and DSP need hook permission designers and can process heavy graphics. ROM, read-only memory, are stored at BIOS firmware and ED setting. Today's most modern computers use UV and longer USBIOS. These CMOS batteries provide power for the BIOS chips, so the BIOS setting and dates don't disappear and keep running even though the computers are turned off. This bus is a slot that can connect various cards such as external graphic card and sound card to motherboard. Sound cards. Most of all motherboards have internal sound cards to process sound. However, the user may also add an external sound card if it is needed for caching purposes.